After a day of plentiful rainfall in Anna Regina on the Essequibo Coast in Region 2, the sun is out bright and shining this afternoon, literally and figuratively. That's because several students from right here on the Essequibo Coast have emerged as the top performers after this year's CAPE and CSEC examinations. Now, the results for these examinations were announced at the Anna Regina Multilateral School in Anna Regina on Monday by the Minister of Education Priya Manikchan. And based on the preliminary results that she disclosed, two young men, Ramoll Baboolall and Uotam Heeralall, emerged the top performers based on the number of grade 1 passes they secured. They each secured 24 grade 1 passes. Now, these two boys shared with us after the announcement a bit about the preparation that went into writing so many subjects and just generally how they feel.
And I wrote 25 subjects for CSEC 2022, where I got 24 ones and one grade 2.
Can you tell us a bit about preparations leading up to the exam?
Okay, well, preparations for the exam, all you have to do, be committed, self-motivated, that is the main thing. Once you're not self-motivated, you cannot get to the goal that you want. Well, the reason I did so many subjects was in order to get a scholarship from the government so I could go overseas and further my study.
I would have sat 27 subjects and I got 24 in ones and 3 in twos.
So are you expecting to do this well?
Well, I once was before the top in this region for the grade 6 exam, so yeah, I was expecting to do this well.
And how did you prepare for the exam? What advice would you give to persons?
I would say that you need to have the right mindset, you need to know what you want and strive for it. Well, since Form 4, I joined the science stream because I have a passion for science subjects and I would like to become a biochemist.
You wrote 27 subjects going into the preparations. Did you always think that you would be a top student? Was that like a goal feeling?
Yes, it was definitely a goal.
Okay, and how do you feel now?
Words cannot describe what I'm feeling right now. I'm very ecstatic and overwhelmed.
Now, all across Guyana, there were 28 students who secured 12 or more grade 1 passes. That means that they are among the top students all across the country. Now, again, for emphasis, these are just preliminary results, and of course, they are subject to review. That is, if the students might want to recheck some of their grades or settle some discrepancies with the Caribbean Examinations Council. However, other top students included Kripa Thana from Queen's College and Saskia Twahir, also from Queen's College, and we also caught up with them. Subjects?
I wrote 22 subjects. I got 21 grade 1s and 1 2. I have a studying problem. That sounds very oxymoronic, but I can't physically sit down and read a book for that long. So I had it was mainly between working past papers and having teachers who are assiduous with you. And I would really want to give a big shout out to my private tutors. I had private tutors for every subject, so I want to thank them.
I wrote 18 subjects and I got all 18 ones, and I'm so happy right now. I'm so grateful for it. I would study every day. I made a lot of sacrifices. I didn't go out much during that time. I had to stop my extracurriculars, but it all paid off at the end, so I'm grateful for it.
Additionally, no stranger to members of the media was Baresh Prasad, a Queen's College student who just completed his upper sixth form studies and has emerged as one of the Cape top performers with passes in 15 units. He got 14 grade 1 passes and 1 grade 2 pass. Here is Badesh.
I feel the same as I always feel. It's a very humbling feeling to know that all the hard work has continued to pay off over the last few years.
Yeah, okay. You're finished with Cape now. What's next for you?
Well, immediately after I'll be going to university. Well, not immediately after, next year. I am taking a gap year this year to apply and everything. And I'll start university in fall 2023, so next September.
What do you plan on studying?
I plan on studying civil engineering.
Why?
Civil engineering, well, engineering in general really appealed to me since I was in primary school, now going into secondary school, because I really love the principles that engineering is built upon, which is using knowledge to help solve problems and advance humanity. In terms of civil engineering, I think civil engineering is the branch of engineering that will help me to have the biggest impact. on people's lives.
As the thousands of students all across the country access the CXC portal to get their results this evening and tomorrow, Minister of Education Priya Manikchand promises that if there are discrepancies, the Ministry of Education will work to resolve those. Additionally, she promised that with the climbing pass rates that Guyana recorded this year, the government is committed to doing much more to ensure that those pass rates continue to climb year after year. With the news of the top performers aside, Chief Education Officer Dr. Marcel Hudson was also the one who announced that Guyana saw significant increases in its pass rate at both the CSEC and CAPE examinations. For CSEC, the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate examinations, Guyana saw its pass rate move from some 66% to 68%. 2 percentage points. And for CAPE, the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations, Guyana saw its pass rate increase from 90% to 93%. It is expected that with continued focus from the Ministry of Education and all stakeholders, parents, teachers, and students themselves, these pass rates can continue to climb in the years ahead. Reporting for the newsroom from Anna Regina on the Essequibo Coast, I am Vishani Ragobeer.